Alright, what's up everyone? Baller Trader back again, and it's about time for another video, so let's get into it. I think this is where we left off last time. We were up here last time, and we fell down into this stuff, which we'll get into. I'm feeling pretty like this is a good buying opportunity, as I've been noting on my website, the best Bitcoin website in the world. But this is a bullish order block. So yeah, look, this is the down move prior to the boom, the big rally in this consolidation here. This is going to be a key level, and we can kind of see price on a weekly level is holding above that. That's a ICT concept that I talk about a lot. And what's kind of exciting about this week, or about price right now, is that there's a lot of confluence. You see, here's a daily order block that we just reacted off of. Right here, we reached down into it, we dipped down a second time, and then we bounced off that, and now we're holding on the weekly order block. BitFinex tells a bit of a different story. We can see here that here's the daily order block before the move, and we see a reaction there. We see price come down to it and then do a reaction up here, and also the weekly order block, if we want to take a look at that, is pretty much the same thing. That's the weekly order block before this run up. So the idea again is that it's going to consolidate, and smart money buys and down moves, because that's when the liquidity is offered to go long, because they have a really big position. And you can see that this 230 level is definitely very sensitive in the market, and so now we're just trimming down the timeline to kind of observe price action and see if we can see like the early stages of accumulation or distribution or bullish or bearish behavior that's going to help us get in line, because all big moves are going to start at a key level. And so we've defined 230 as a key level, and we're expecting that from 230 something's going to happen. And now we're looking to build a case. Are we trying to get long or trying to get short at 230? Because it looks kind of boring. It looks like it's sideways. People are probably complaining, oh, this sucks. I can't make any money here. But this is where all the money is made, because this is where you're going to get the ultimate entry if you're right. And if you have a consistent method of repeatedly, finding high probability setups, this is where your risk is going to be the most limited, and where you're going to get the most explosive move, because you're right at the origin of the move. So yeah, let's get rid of these levels. And so just going to talk about this one last time. When volatility is injected to the market, you'll have the stop raids happening or occurring slightly after, or recently, or soon after the volatility injection, because the market's still kind of unstable. So you see we did get the stop rate here. So this right here, this low right here at 227 is going to be a very protective level. Any long that we take, our stop is going to be, we're not interested in seeing price go below 227, because this is a stop rate, and if this is a stop rate, price is not going to come near this level. It's probably not even going to come to 228, let alone 227. So if we are bullish, then this level is never going to be seen again for a while. And so we're just looking to buy retracements. Now, if this level is going to be supporting, then we're going to build a leg. I don't think so. I don't know. I really don't know. It might go down here. It might go down a couple dollars lower. But that's the stop rate. And it's the concept that we're talking about. Like, here's the volatility, here's the stop rate, here's the stop rate. So then this is kind of the range that we're projecting out. If Bitcoin is going to continue to stay in a range, then this is kind of the range that we project it to stay in. And since this is a stop rate, really, that the low doesn't even really count. So we can say like maybe this is the range. So we would expect Bitcoin to stay in a range until it breaks out. And if we're bullish, then we would expect it to break to the upside. And I mean, I am bullish because we are sitting on top of key levels, and we did do the stop rate thing, and we are holding up here, and really, when we do this consolidation, we break out. All we really did was retrace back into the point of origin of where this move started, and we still have all this bullshit to fill in, right? This never got filled in. This is really illiquid, and I think the market is going to reach to fill this in. I mean, I suppose you could argue that this is illiquid and the market would reach to fill that in too, but Bitcoin kind of just puts in bottoms like that, you know? Like when she gets too exuberant, it'll just leave that in there for a long time. And we have shown the inclination to move up. You know, we have this low, higher low, higher low, higher low. So it looks like we're heading on up. The levels that I would be looking at would be this consolidation area, 238, and then next I'd be looking at the highs, 247, and then next I would be looking at the consolidation up here at 262. And this is a good level because, well, I mean, something like that. Because it comes down here, it touches there, and then it ultimately tests. Like, that's where it kind of gives up the whole thing when it retests that level. So 262. So this is what I'm looking for on the upside. On the downside, I'm just, like I said, like this is probably where, if price gets here, then I'm probably done. Like if price gets to 228, that'd be real scary, because then that would mean Bitcoin, there's really nowhere for Bitcoin to go except for like 210 and 180. I would say that it would reach to fill in this move and come back to this bullish order block at 210 to 11, and then we would have to, on the daily, or maybe, yeah, I would test this low, 200 and 180. Bitfinex's price is screwed up, but 180 was like a key level that all the normal exchanges reacted off of. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's just a lot of confluence. We have the origin of this move right here, and we have, it's right here, this order block, and we're down here again, and we're looking to push up. And then also on the weekly, we see that same pattern. It looks pretty much exactly the same, except on a bigger time frame, we see this consolidation, accumulation. We know it's accumulation after the fact because we see this explosive move up, and then we see a return to basically the point of origin of the move, and we see it stalling. And we're going to look for it to build up some bullish price action so that we can get in line with a move to 250, 260, 270 ultimately. I like this target on the weekly. So what's that, 275? Because it's the bearish order block. And I actually like this margin call down. It actually makes me more confident in a move up because it's just like a scam kind of candle to stop everyone out of their longs, and it actually makes me more comfortable being in a long after basically all the longs got washed out, and then combine that with the fact that we're sitting on weekly and daily key levels, and we're consolidating, and we have a low risk entry. Looks like a really good time. Well, I mean, I'm not going to give any trade advice, but I'm just saying, you know, that's just how I'm feeling, you know. So until next time, you know, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube. That's about it, man. Take it easy.